Welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different. Usually we're always laughing, having a great time here in the Bubba community. But I think there are some times where when you speak about a certain topic, it warrants extreme seriousness. It warrants a really focused mindset. So we're not going to be doing our typical laughter that we always do. I personally think that laughter is the greatest gift that nature has bestowed upon mankind. Laughter just makes everything better. But in this case, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be talking about YoungLA and their misdeeds, and holy moly, it's a lot. So we're going to explore into YoungLA. We're going to give a little backstory as to who they are, and then we're going to discuss some of the issues that I have with the YoungLA brand. Now, if you don't know what YoungLA is, it's a clothing brand that's centered around fitness and lifestyle. It's alleged that YoungLA is the fastest growing fitness brand for clothing in the entire world as of now. It's rather popular online, and you'll see maybe a decent amount of people at your gym wearing YoungLA. Now, Germer is the owner, or at least part owner, of the YoungLA brand, and he tries to portray himself as down to earth and very relatable. Maybe that is the case with him. I don't know him personally, but the brand is very well connected. They have a lot of iconic people in their company. They have Cutler, for example, as you can see on the screen. They have Ronnie Coleman, and they have a lot of different influencers. Yep, they even have John Jones and different UFC fighters. So this brand is not like unknown or anything. It's a rather well-known brand. But what this brand does wrong is in its PR. I think this brand, in my opinion, right, has the worst PR I have ever seen. I literally can't believe what this brand tolerates.
These brands will do anything for money nowadays. LA had an athlete who was quite popular on the social media platforms, specifically on Instagram, named Daddy Ioli. First off, cringe name. But he got dropped from YoungLA in March of 2024, so still this year, keep that date in mind, when a video of Daddy in 2022 surfaced. Essentially what happened is this daddy guy, I don't want to have to call him that in this video. What are we going to call him? POS. So POS is going popular, viral, then this video surfaces from 2022 in which this instance occurred. Of course, backlash, right? As it rightfully should. One of the most messed up things you can possibly do.
This footage comes from a well-known fitness YouTuber by the name of Kenny KO, and I will link the source video in my description. Shout out to Kenny KO for making this video and giving me pretty good information to go off of. Now, this absolute scumbag, absolute lowest of the low, right? I'm not gonna call him by his name. The guy doesn't even deserve to have a name, right? If you beat on animals, you are absolutely a disgusting piece of trash human being. You are a horrible human being, right? I don't really need to keep saying that. I think everybody understands when they look at their dog and they look at their cat, how much trust that animal has in you, and to violate that and to beat them, like do animal, that's beyond. That's just, I'm my God, I'm like pissed off. I'm just pissed off even thinking about it because I own pets and I can't even fathom like that. Kicking it, that's crazy. But so this guy, right, he was a sponsored athlete by the YoungLA brand, and they did as what any normal brand would do, right? They dropped him and they released this. So I'm going to be reading this for anybody who may be driving. YoungLA releases a statement saying, "Hey everyone, you guys might have heard about videos regarding a certain athlete and animal abuse. We just wanted to make you guys aware that the particular athlete is no longer part of YoungLA and has been dropped from our athlete program. We take this matter very seriously and do not condone any sort of behavior like this." In this instance, right, YoungLA, I'm not mad at them. They did the right thing, right? They dropped somebody who did something that's beyond acceptable, okay? And then we all thought that this was it, right? We thought that influencer was now no longer going to be be supported by YoungLA and that it was capiche, right? Oh no. No. YoungLA tried to pull a little sneaky move.
You bring him back on board, and yes, his code is still usable, which if you guys did not know how that system works, you get a discount, they receive a commission. So they are still profiting off of this guy's social media, having him on the team on a payroll, but they try and keep it all hidden and under the radar.
This is why I will never ever believe a company when they try to virtue signal that they care about a certain principle or an issue that is trending. These guys, in my opinion, they just don't care. At the end of the day, all that matters is money. I don't see what type of justification YoungLA could possibly bring up when they had already punished the guy. They had already dropped him from the brand. See, like this owner of YoungLA, he'll just smile in his videos and he'll just want to seem like he's a relatable guy. But you bring on this guy, you bring on the worst type of person. It's one of the worst things that you could ever do. And then not only though do you bring him back on, it's done in a really shady way.
Really interesting was around a month ago, this POS, got his name wrong, in his Instagram bio had that he's a YoungLA athlete, right? He even added it back in, the balls on these guys. As soon as it started to get called out, but not only by myself, but other social media influencers that are out there, what do they do? What's their next PR move? Oh, we gotta just remove it from the bio and he'll subtly promote on every single post he does if you actually read the descriptions.
So let's get this straight. YoungLA dropped this guy from their endorsements because of his horrible behavior. Then they bring him back on, but they do so silently. They silently promote him. Then it's exposed that he has the endorsement in his bio. People freak out. What does YoungLA do? They panic, and then they tell him to remove the endorsement out of his bio. YoungLA, what is going on? What type of greed is it that human beings have, that they possess, that they were willing to forego all sense of moral and character in the quest of money? I've talked about in some previous videos that maybe I'm just born in the wrong era where everybody just cares about social media and clicks, but I'm starting to think that this problem has existed since eternity. I think that there are some people out there who generally just don't care. They try to virtue signal and then just move on with their life. Like when you talk about issues like beating animals, like this is something that you just don't move on all willy-nilly. Like this is something that's a serious matter. And for you to endorse a guy with that type of character reflects so absolutely poorly on the ownership, so poorly on the brand as a whole, that I have lost all respect for this garbage brand. In my opinion, YoungLA is the most garbage brand in the fitness community. Yeah, maybe they have all the fancy influencers. I don't know if Jay Cutler, if Ronnie Coleman, if all these big name people know about these issues that YoungLA is doing. You know, Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman, they're pretty like famous, they are pretty busy. Who knows? Maybe they don't know what's going on. But to see a guy like Jay Cutler, to see a guy like Ronnie Coleman be part of this brand, it just makes me sad. I'm not gonna say that these guys are people who lack morals, because like I said, maybe they're so busy and they're just not aware, right? But it just makes me sad, and it really does start to make me question like what all of this is about. I've known for a while that the fitness community is full of tons of horrible people, but just seeing faces like Jay Cutler on this brand, it just makes me sad, man. Now we're gonna talk about an issue that definitely pales in comparison to what we've been talking about during this video, but I found something really shady that YoungLA has been doing on their YouTube channel. Now they have this new video, right? We do it all, 127,000 views one day ago. Okay, you know what? Video did well, right? So then I go down below and I check out the comments, and this is what I see. Saw that there were 27 likes on this video, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Then the comments, only two comments on a video with over 100,000 views. These two people, the only two people to comment on this video, 130,000 views and only 4 likes. And the other person, 120,000 views after 20 minutes. That's sus. That'd be like Mr. Beast numbers. Actually, I think that would be like, I don't know who we could compare it to, but that's a lot. That's a lot of views in 20 minutes. And then I said, maybe this is just like a one-time thing. Maybe like something is going weird. Maybe there's a bug on YouTube, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Even if I shouldn't, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, I check out the next video and check it out. This one was recently uploaded. YoungLA heist mission submission has 316,000 views about a day ago. I thought, okay, pretty good. And then I go to the comments. There's literally 7 comments, 2 of them being this: try to make the botted views a little less obvious next time. What's going on with the views? I am 100% certain that this is against YouTube's term of service. I'm very sure of that. I don't think that you can buy views for your video. I'm pretty sure with YouTube that would get you in a load of trouble. And this is just one of the antics that this company is doing. The only thing I ask of you now that the video is over is to be sure to like this video so other people may see it. Have a great day, y'all. Stay blessed, and I'll catch you later.